Hi, I'm Alyssa Shea, and I am a actress, writer, producer, director. Usually just encapsulate that under the term filmmaker, but I'm getting specific just for you. We started shooting Godsend in December of 2014, so that's 4.5 years ago. This was the first feature film that I acted in. I had done some short films. I had won a few awards at smaller festivals and things like that. I had been in acting class since I moved out here and and then I had gone away and produced a film, and then my career started sort of going in different directions, and I didn't know how to center it back onto acting, and then I got this. And I think I thought it was gonna come out sooner, so I was like, okay, cool, I can build on these things a lot faster, but it's here now, so I'm grateful. The journey to making Godsend was definitely an interesting one. Levi, the director, approached me and he said, I have this story I want to tell. Mostly I want to encapsulate this feeling. And he kept just saying, but like, don't worry about the script. It's an experiment. We'll figure it out. Like all these things. And in some ways that's amazing. And in other ways that's like very shit your pants scary. But Godsend as a whole, to me, is about the power of love, and on the flip side, what happens when you allow fear to run your life. Godsend is a very intimate story about these two kids who grew up in this cult, and the one guy gets cast out and he tries to come back and save her so she can see what the world's really like, and tries to break this cycle of brainwash and abuse, and in the most innocent way possible try to change all that. And I think what it explores very honestly is that's not easy, and just even taking the first step isn't enough, and as defeating as that is, hopefully that's enough to light a fire of like inspiration to continue fighting the fight. And I think that is a very long-winded explanation of what the film's about. The experience for me in Godsend as an actress was amazing. I got to test my limits. It's not necessarily a light film, so like Apple as a character was sort of like tough to carry around, but at the same time there was so much freedom to try anything I wanted. Apple is a quirky, weird little girl, but like it makes sense for her because of the circumstances that she grew up in. There was a struggle for me in the beginning because I, as a human being, can't imagine being sucked into a cult. Like, I just think I'd be like, hold on a second here. Let's be real. But it was easier because Apple was born into the cult. So because of that, it made it a lot easier for me to be like, okay, so she just doesn't know. Like, she just doesn't know better. So the only way I really knew how to approach the role was like a child. Seeing things for the first time, experiencing things for the first time. And that childlike quality to her is closer to like how I handle stressful situations now. Like there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, baby voice, oh, awkward. That's very in me and in my nature. Like even my sister was like, yeah, you do that sometimes in real life. And I was like, shh. But that fun and playful. It was nice to have the permission to access that like childlike quality that like as an adult or as a human being trying to function in the real world oftentimes gets like squashed. So that was cool. For me to be involved in Godsend in the film was really special. I know Levi went through a lot in the birthing process of this film, and the fact that he trusted me with such a personal subject matter and to be on this ride with him means a tremendous amount. I don't think it's often you get to be so integrated into someone's experience to overcome whatever they've been through. You find yourself with these people day after day for like 18 hours. And family, in a sense, you know what I mean? Because you can't quit, you can't walk out, you have to see it through. And it's because you love these people and you're willing to show up for them. It was really an honor to be selected for something like that. As a whole, I'm really happy with the end result. I'm really happy that it's exactly what Levi wanted it to be. I think it took as long as it took because that's how long it took Levi to figure out the exact sort of emphasis he wanted on the different parts of the story that we captured. It was kind of what I expected it to be. It was this very artistic, non-linear acid trip of an experience. As artistically out there as Godsend is, I do think it's an important film to see, and especially now. It's a heightened version of what happens when people who glorify power get power, and the ramifications and the ripple effect that it has on everybody standing anywhere near that. I think that it has a lot to do with finding your purpose and how when you reach to others to figure out what that is, you will always be led astray. There's an opportunity for someone to watch that and be like, oh wow, I connect with that because it's a similar subtext to what I'm experiencing. So that would be my pitch as to why go see it. And it will challenge your thinking. It's not a movie you can sit through and say like, oh, I get it. Like, you are a little bit more engaged to try to pick up what the story is because it's not so spoon-fed to you. And so in that sense, like I also love brainy situations where you're sort of forced to use your brain a little bit more. Indie films are really hard and there's a million reasons to quit and there's a million reasons to say no, but I can tell you that the reward is worth it. And it will challenge you and force you to grow in ways you never imagined, nor would you have the opportunity otherwise. So from one filmmaker to another, I would say jump the gate, you know what I mean? Get over the hurdle, just do it so that you have an opportunity to grow and learn and do better. I think that no matter the end result, doing the damn thing is worth doing the damn thing.